Close your eyes, 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 eyes.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into On the Cards. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading is called What Side of the Fence Am I On? I've pulled a card from the Answer is Simple Oracle. It's card number 18 and it's Step Away from the Crowd. Now it's a herd of sheep going into a new field or being guided into a field, but one happened to have gotten away. Now you're going to decide, what side are you on? Are you someone that follows the herd or do you go against it? Now we have three options to choose from. Option 1 is a Citrine Point. Option 2 is a rough rose quartz. And option 3 is the Selenite palm stone. Now you can pause the video, choose a stone. Let's get to it. Hello option 1. For those of you who selected the Citrine Point, here's your reading. Now looking at this card, this can be applied to any area of your life. Are you someone that you're more conventional or are you more of an individual? And there's nothing wrong with being on either side. But I'm going to pull some cards from the Bright Future Tarot and see what Spirit has to say. Right, if you're on either side, is it positive, is it negative? How are you doing it where it benefits you? Okay, so let's see. Are you someone that's heavily into identity politics, or are you someone that's more of an individual? It's all about what you have to offer, right? Who you are in that sense. Okay, Spirit, I have some cards for option 1. Okay. So we have here the Emperor, the Oracle, the Three of Pentacles, and Justice. I'm going to prop it up here. Wow, these are powerful. So you have 3 major arcanas and 3 of Pentacles with very earthy energy here. What I'm getting from this is you are definitely someone that is, you think for yourself. With the Emperor energy, you are someone that is set in your ways. You are hard to shake, right? You are definitely someone that you are not to be messed with. You are definitely on the side of the sheep here where you're not following the herd. You are an individual to the max. And the reason why I say that is with the Emperor and Justice. I'm hearing justice for all. Justice for all, and I'm feeling chills here. You want to put right the wrongs of society. With the 3 of Pentacles, you're not a bluffer. You're not someone to bluff. You actually have come up with a strategy that would work to improve society. But the beautiful part of it is that you listen to your intuition with the Oracle here. The Emperor is all about logic, control, structure, having that type of system. But with you, you're able to tap into that intuitive side and apply it to your more logical, rational side. I'm seeing a divide here where it is idealism and realism. And you marry the two, especially with the Justice here, and I'm feeling chills. You're trying to come up with a way to combine the two where it will help humanity, it will help society. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing that you're doing. It's a wonderful attribute, a wonderful idea. And you're someone where you should, if you're thinking about it, especially in the future, depending on where you are in your life, to set up an organization or a charity, because you will be doing it for the betterment of society. You will be doing it for the highest good of all. You're not going to be in this energy where it's just for you to make money. You're actually out there to help people. You're out there to improve, right? You're out there to improve the system, improve the lives of many. You hate to see injustice. On the other hand, with the Emperor, the only thing where it's not a bad quality, you are very egotistical. So, and what I mean by that, not to be insulting, you like recognition and you like acknowledgement for what you do. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. But you do get a high. You love it when your ego is massaged. That's the only thing that I see where it's not bad. It's just you've included that side of your personality, and yes, it's all about being authentic, so I don't see anything wrong with it, because your motive is to help humanity, is to improve humanity. A part of it is also you developing. Like this card for me is all about mastery, the Three of Pentacles. So it's mastering yourself. So it's also you're challenging yourself with this, having this ideal. You're very honest as well, incredibly honest and trustworthy. And you wear several masks. You know how to work. You know how to work the system. You know how to work a business. You know how to work people. You just have different hats, different faces. But again, it's not manipulative. There's no manipulative energy here. Okay, you are definitely an individual. You're also open to working with others, which is beautiful. But if you're going to be working in a group, you're going to have to be the leader. That's just your thing. Your thing is to be the leader, to lead a group, not to follow. And it's true, because you're the one that's coming up with the ideas, really. The whole planning, how the system is going to work. And what's interesting with this card here, and why it feels like working with others, they are the cogs in the wheel. So you are here creating the structure, and they're the parts of the structure where it's moving and doing the work. That's the kind of position that you like to be in, right? You are the one that the puppet master. The puppet master. But you're not a bad one. You're not like some of these evil ones that are out there. You're not about overlooking blind justice, because with the justice, her eyes are covered. You see things clearly. You also, this is quite interesting, someone could be in a job or some friendship circle where they have these feelings where they don't like injustice, but they're around people who are playing the system, or who are actually dark, and they're wearing a mask where they're pretending like they're like them, but they're not. They actually are not like them. They don't do anything malicious, but they're hearing. They know what mask to put on when they're around these people, but you know how to work the system to get them to do things that you want them to do. So for instance, if you're looking for let's say investors, right? You know exactly what mask to put on, and let's say that they're not exactly for the humanity. You know what mask to put on in order to get them to invest in your projects. You know exactly how to play them. I actually like this energy. It's manipulative, but in a good way. Wow, that's interesting. It's like a Robin Hood energy. That's what it feels, very Robin Hood-ish. Yeah, look at the chessboard here. You know how to play. You know how to work the system like hard. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's see your color energy. There's lots of green. So with the greens from this step away from the crowd, you're all deep down, you have a good heart. You have a good heart. You speak your truth, right? Especially with the blues. You're incredibly intuitive. It's like a hidden spiritual element with you. You keep that hidden. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. So we have Chamuel, peaceful relationships. We have pale pink, gentle love. And we have new time, inner calm and balance. Yes, we have the greens here again and all the pinks. Pinks for me is all about universal love. And green, that's more, that could be intimate self-love. So we have here peaceful relationships, gentle love. Exactly, you know how to work the system, work people. You know how to, you're not a bull in a china shop, right? You know how to massage a person's ego to get what you want. And with gentle love, it's like you're a smooth talker. Very calm and balanced, because the emperor knows what he has to do in order to get what he wants, to win. For you it's like winning, but also helping people, like winning where you, it's like wanting the underdog to win. We have 9 here twice. We have 5, let's change. 8, change again, divine. So we have changes and endings. Abundance. You're all about you're about bringing about change, like we said earlier. And you see the faults in society and you want to put it right. You mean well. All right, let's get an advice card. This is from the, oh, that fell out, so we'll keep that one. This is from Moon Magic. These are new. Show you the box. Okay, so we got that one falling out. Let's get one more. Okay, so let's see what moon you got with this flipper. That's nice. So it says, I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. Moon God Mani. Wow, so we have here balanced twice, and with relationships we have peaceful relationships and we have inner calm and balance. So you are someone that knows how to maintain peace, right? Create peace in relationships and have balance in your connections with others or interactions with others. And we have Moon God Mani. It's amazing. I mean, Moon God. So you have a lot of divine wisdom, especially with the oracle card here. A lot of divine wisdom. So I'm getting a feeling that for you, it's like this is a part of your soul mission. I'm feeling like a James Bond, Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise's character. That's what you are for the spiritual. I'm hearing spiritual warrior, for like your role in this spiritual war. You're like the James Bond of that. Okay, let's see. So we have this card here with the book. Hope it's not glaring. And it says, I gather more wisdom each day. Waning, give us 6. Yep. I gather more wisdom each day. So you're definitely open to, you're patient and you're good with the waiting game in order to get what you want. You like to gather information, understand something properly before you act. And you see that with the 3 of Pentacles, with the mastery side of things, the development side of things. That's beautiful. And that's a fantastic characteristic that you have, right? And a fantastic mission. And one that I would say is bordering on dangerous, especially if you're dealing with people where they're more on the dark side of things, the darker side of the spectrum. That's amazing. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the rough rose quartz, here's your reading. So we're going to find out what side of the fence you are on. Now, there's nothing wrong with following the herd, being conventional, and there's nothing wrong with being an individual, going against the herd. So we're going to pull some tarot cards from the Bright Future Tarot and see exactly what Spirit has to say to you. What message do they have for you? Okay. So this card, the step away from the crowd card, is card number 18, which reduces to 9. So it's all about changes. So you could be changing where you're meant to be more like society, you know, doing more things like other people, or you may be prompted to be more of an individual, go against convention. Let's see. Okay, so we have here the 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups, we have here the Devil, and the Star. Right, this is interesting. Now with this pile, you're actually in the process of stepping away from being conventional into becoming more of an individual, following what means a lot to you. You were more conventional and now you're stepping into the more individual energy here. Because with the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something. It could be a relationship or a partnership of some kind that could have been toxic, a toxic connection. It could even be behavioral patterns, but it's something that you have committed yourself to. You've realized that it doesn't serve you. Right? It doesn't serve you. This can also be patterns with the Devil, like it could be relationship patterns, even patterns with job, friendship patterns where it doesn't serve your highest good. You're realizing that you're doing it just because, you know, maybe to follow your friends or be like someone that you look up to, but you're realizing that that is not you. You're more often, you want to do things that resonates with you. So with the Star card, it's all about you recognizing this and healing this, right? You recognizing this and stepping into that direction of tapping into more into who you are and what you like. With the alien ship here, the spaceship, and it's shining a light, it's like you have always felt that you were different, but you were going with the herd to fit in. And now it's like, I'm hearing, I can't fake it anymore. I can't fake it anymore. And you know what? I can totally relate to this. I completely understand this pile. Completely. Let me pull these cards up a bit. It's very difficult to try to fit into a group that doesn't resonate with you. It's very important to be authentic, right? Follow your light, your path, your truth. Don't do things because everyone else is doing it or you think it's right. No, you have to be true to yourself. But it's beautiful with this pile that you've come to that realization and it's now stepping away from it. And you're not looking back, especially with this sheep here. You are not looking back. You're just looking straight ahead on this new journey, this new path. Yeah, especially look at this card. It's like there's a Vegas energy to this. It says hope springs. I'm hearing bringing about change. It's like you're tired of the obstacles and challenges. For some, I'm even feeling that you've followed this path of convention and following others, and it just never served you. It never, things just didn't work out for you as you planned, as you hoped. And now you've decided to change course and to be more yourself, to actually do things that you like that might not be to everyone's liking, that might be seen as strange, weird, alien. And that's okay. You've realized that, you know what, that's okay, because as long as I am happy, it's all good. And with the star here, you will be noticed. People will notice a change, and it will be a positive change at that. They will actually, I'm hearing pat on the back. You will be respected. Don't worry about it. Walk with your head held high, but you're fed up with this crap. And that's, I'm even applauding you here. Well done. Well done. Oops. So we have here, wow. So we have here card number 52, Sapphire, Regenerate Community. Blue. So you're speaking your truth, child. You're fine. It could be that you've also, ooh, chills. I'm getting chills. You found your soul tribe. You found your people. The ones that don't judge you because you're not wearing the latest designer outfit or bag, or, you know, you're not living in a particular house, or the getting the 6-figure salary. You're not living in that anymore, that energy. Or it could be the reverse, where that's what you want. Okay, so we have here Grape, card number 61, Intoxication and Stupor. Look at that, it matches with the Devil. One more card, please. Card number 21, it says, Give it time. Yeah, you've completely, so what you've done is you've realized that this is no longer serving you. You're gonna do your own thing. Some of you might have met up with your soul tribe, people that resonate with you. They're on your vibration, and you've seen how emotionally, mentally, and spiritually damaging that previous path that you were on was to you. But Spirit is saying, give it time. Right? This whole transition and change, give it time. Don't rush it. Just go with the flow, because everything is an experience. Everything is to teach you. Well, everything is an experience, and it's to help you to see who you are. Right? You're moving in that direction to understanding more about yourself, who you are, what you like, people you like, everything, what you want to do, what's your purpose here. Right? And if a mission, if you have one, what's the mission? I'm hearing that there's more to come. This is just the tip of the iceberg here. Bottom of the deck, tarot deck, we see Ace of Swords. So that's all about an epiphany. It's seeing the light, right? Speaking your truth and realizing the truth of the matter. This is wonderful. So we have here 7 twice, 52 reducing to 7, 61 reducing to 7. We have 21 reducing to 3, and 18 reducing to 9. 7 for me is the number of the divine. So the divine is all up on this. That's beautiful. So we have here 3. 3 for me is all about self-mastery and also reunions or interacting with others. So it ties in with the Regenerate community, where you're going to be meeting like-minded individuals, those who vibrate on the same frequency as yourself. You're stepping into that energy. With 18, you're moving away from whichever side of the fence you're on, and it feels like you were on the conventional side, but now stepping into being an individual, which is beautiful. Right, you're now working on you, developing you, and living more authentically. Seeing the patterns, the toxic patterns, right? And healing whatever needs healing. It could also be a generational thing. family mindset when it comes towards fitting in with others and how you should look. You know what I mean? It's breaking that pattern, that outdated pattern, because it doesn't resonate for you. Beautiful. Let's get some advice card. This is from the new deck. It's called Moon Magic. Okay, let's see. I see option 2. Thank you. So we have here this lovely moon card. I hope there's no glare. Do look at that. That person look like they're surrendering, or they're saying, I'm free. It has that feeling. Okay, let's see. Gratefully, I surrender my struggle. Warning crescent 3. Look at that. Gratefully, I surrender my struggle. This feels like putting up with a way of being, and you finally like surrendered. This could be putting up putting up with a bad relationship that you freed yourself from, whether it be romantic or friendship. A bad job. You're just over that. That's gorgeous. I'm so pleased for you guys. Well done. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the Selenite palm stone, here's your reading. Now we're going to see what side of the fence you are on, whether it's a side of convention or going against the herd. So let's see here. We're going to pull some cards from the Bright Future Tarot. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say to you regarding what side of the fence you're on. You could be becoming more conventional, needing to be more like others, or you could be prompt to be more of an individual. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have here Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords, okay, so we have here the 4 of Pentacles and the Devil. This is interesting. Pile 3. What I'm getting from this is someone that is all about, like, with pile number 3, you feel like someone that has that freedom fighter energy, and you have now decided to be more conventional, which is quite interesting. Something might have happened to you where you were disappointed with the 3 of Swords, and you've decided to have an easy life with the 4 of Pentacles. So you're all about holding on to what you have, having stability and security, financial security. And with the Devil here, wow, this energy is really interesting. With the Devil, it's like, it's the feeling that I'm getting is that this is too strongly in you. This is like a major part of who you are, this freedom fighter. But something happened where you got disappointed, you got burned. Something happened where it deeply wounded you, and you've decided to be conventional. But at any point, you can actually go back to being a freedom fighter again. Or when I say freedom fighter, I mean more, so you've decided, you've always been a black sheep, an individual, and you've been comfortable with it for majority of your life. But something happened, something triggered you where you decided to go become more conventional, right? To go after material wealth and all of that good stuff. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're all about having an easy life. You're not about the fight anymore, right? The cause. But what I'm hearing is, with everything going on in the world, you're actually being tempted to go back to your freedom fighter ways. It's like at any point you can press that button of no return and you will be fighting the cause. Something needs to trigger you in order for you to bounce back in that energy. This Four of Pentacles energy, where you're more into financial security and abundance and stability, that is all good, but that's not who you truly are. That is interesting. It could be, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here, it could be a connection, a relationship that's caused you to be in this Four of Pentacles energy of stability and comforts of the home and all that good stuff. So this, I'm going to say a wild side, avenger side, is tamed. I'm seeing strength where the woman is she's pretty much holding down the lion. She's on top of it. So you're taming that side of yourself, but at any point that can be triggered and you're back here fighting the cause. There's nothing wrong with this. Actually, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. But it's, I mean, what Spirit is calling for you to do is to find balance, really. There's a need for balance. So don't turn away from a cause if it means a lot to you, right? Still invest some time or energy towards it. That's what I'm hearing. Because what I'm feeling from this is, once you are triggered, there's no return. There's no stop button, right? You're out there fighting the cause. It feels like you've looked into yourself and you felt almost fanatical here with the Knight of Swords. You felt like being in that energy was destructive. Being an individual has not served you, when in fact it's authentic to you. It's a part of your mission here, right? I'm hearing the betterment of humanity. Like you see yourself as a monster. That's what, when you're in this energy, but it's a part of you and it's not anything destructive. It's not a destructive energy. It's one that needed balancing. All right, let's throw some color cards on this. Yeah, look at that with the Devil with the chains. Look at the chains on this card here. You're restricting yourself. Okay, so we have here the card number 98, Chamuel, peaceful relationships. We have card number 8, pleasure and laughter, sunset joy. Oh, you can't make this up. Card number 99, Sekhmet, warrior spirit. And then we have card number 28, Pumpkin, dance for life and love. You can't make this up. So we have here lots of pinks, corals, and orange. So this is all about being action oriented, but also we have here universal love, right? So do you have a deep loving connection for humanity? You want to right the wrongs of society, similar to option 1. Right? But you are like the soldier, because we have here warrior spirit, 99, right? 99. So we have 9 here twice, 99 reducing to 9, right? That's amazing. That's 10. That's 8. Whoa. Okay. This is very important. So we have 98 reducing to 8. We have 8, so that's repeating there. We have 99 reducing to 9, and then we have 18 reducing to 9, and then we have 28, which is 10. So 8 is all about, it's all about divine intervention and change and abundance, And then we have 9 here, ending of a cycle, etc. And then we have 10, which is a new cycle. So it ties in where you were on one path and you changed to be on another. And it's okay. It's one that is abundant and all good. But here it's saying you still have that warrior spirit. And it's interesting how it's under this 7 of Pentacles card. The warrior spirit card is in the 7 of Pentacles card. You're taming this beast. You're taming this beast. You're all about dance for life and love, right? As a matter of fact, with that card, that's screaming to me balance. You need to find a balance with love and with life, meaning your warrior spirit and that whole conventional, I need a peaceful life spirit energy. So there needs to be a balance of the two there. You still can maintain balance, joy, love, and happiness, right? You still can have your peaceful relationships, but you're gonna have to find a way to not restrict the beast, but tame it. So like I said earlier, do certain things to help a cause that means a lot to you, just to fill that need, that void, and continue carrying on with your conventional life as well. Don't neglect it. Because when you put something off and neglect it and it explodes and erupts, there's no stopping it. That's the energy I'm getting with you. It is very powerful. You are someone that is a serious spiritual warrior. You're the soldier. And you are here to create change with the oranges here. You're here to create change. Yeah, with the 3 of Swords and the Sunset Joy, pleasure and laughter card, I'm hearing like you saw yourself as like a cruel person. You weren't happy with who you are. You probably did not find, you claimed that you didn't find the joy in life. You didn't see the joy in what you were doing, right? It could have been because it wasn't for the right reasons. It wasn't because you really believed in that particular cause per se, but you needed to, that's something that you need to look into. But there's an element of you not feeling joy and laughter, you not being happy with self, and feeling that being in that conventional energy will fill that void, will give you that. But what it's saying is that it might not for long. It might fill a void for a time period, but if something should trigger you, you're going to go right back to that energy. So it's important to have balance. Okay, let's see what advice card we have here. So I'm using Moon Magic cards. Thank you. See what moon you got. Whew, look at that. This moon is peeping out of the clouds. It ties in. The clouds are here to block the moon. So you're blocking this desire of yours, this part of your nature, but it's still peeping through. It's still peeping through. See, don't block it. I let go of the anxieties of others. Micro moon. There's a sense with that card, there's a sense of not wanting to be told what to do. There's an element of that. It's like you were sick and tired of fighting the fight, and now it's time for me. And there again, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But there needs to be a balance. And the way to go about this is exactly what the card says. If you're going to fight a cause, don't fight it absorbing the energies of others. Do it based on what you believe in, your energies, what you want to contribute to the cause. And that when I say cause, it's anything. Could be relationships, friendships, family, romantic relationships, work, right? Projects, business ideas, all of that. That's what I mean. But don't take on the energies of others. Yes, I agree with this card 100%. It has to resonate with you. So if you were doing this in the past where you were acting based on how others felt, what you picked up and what others required of you, that probably wasn't the right energy. Yes, you would have been drained, and also maybe confused about what you truly wanted, who you were. So I completely understand. This is almost like a hermit energy where you're taking a step back to regroup. But there's a need to balance. There's a need to definitely balance this out. Now that you're understanding and seeing things differently, there's a need to balance both the urge to take action and the urge to take a step back. This is actually quite nice. This is really nice. I wish you all the best. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your